Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 college basketball players. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. After a year without March Madness, the men's 2021 NCAA tournament will begin with the first 4 in 8 days, and everything will be right in the college basketball world once more. However, as exciting as the sport is in March, a whole season's worth of games have already taken place. Sports Illustrated has ranked the top 50 men's players in the regular season ahead of March Madness, a list that previously included Zion Williamson and Obi Toppin. SI's Jeremy Woo, Kevin Sweeney, and Molly Geary created this year's rating, which took into account everything from statistics to year-over-year development, team importance, and overall performance. First, we'll look at 10 players that narrowly missed making our top 50. The top 10 will then be counted down from no. Number 10. Chris Duarte, Oregon, senior. Duarte is one of the oldest players in college basketball, but he plays like it. He has ridiculous shooting splits, 62.3% from 2, 44.0% from 3, 80.6% on free throws, and elite block and steal rates, and he has helped Oregon win a number of games despite having major backcourt concerns entering the season. He's been absolutely outstanding in terms of efficiency without ever hijacking the Ducks' offense, and he's done it on a consistent basis on both sides of the floor. Duarte's spectacular, under-the-radar season holds up particularly well on an individual level. Number 9. Franz Wagner, Michigan, sophomore. Wagner's sophomore leap has been a key element in Michigan's success, as he has bolstered the squad on both ends of the floor, while requiring only a limited number of attempts. He's developed into the Wolverines' most important player, capable of guarding 3 positions, hitting down shots, and finding open teammates in a pinch, thanks to his progress as a facilitator and a really versatile defender. Wagner has played a key role on a squad that mostly relies on committee scoring, seldom missing a shot and exhibiting a keen knowledge of the space surrounding him. It's becoming increasingly difficult to criticize his performance. Number 8. Jalen Suggs, Gonzaga, freshman. Gonzaga's 3 stars are difficult to separate from one another, since they all contribute in various ways, but it's Suggs' relentless guard play that makes the Zags such a dangerous transition team. His physical gifts and relentless drives to the paint make him a difficult matchup for opponents and a near-impossible cover in open space, where his playmaking abilities shine most. On defense, Suggs' willingness to take on difficult assignments has set the tone for his entire squad. He's been as dependable as any freshman standout and a consistent engine for the nation's finest team. Number 7. Drew Timme, Gonzaga, sophomore. Timme appeared ready for a breakout, as the heir apparent in a long line of excellent Gonzaga big men at the start of the season, and he's more than lived up to that potential as a sophomore. He's been vexing teams all season with his outstanding footwork in the paint, soft touch, and ability to run the floor, averaging 18.9 points and 7.1 rebounds while hitting a staggering 67.6% on 2-point attempts. Have you seen his celebration of his mustache? Number 6. Evan Mobley, USC, freshman. With his unique skill set, Mobley has become the nation's leading defensive anchor and one of its most useful players overall, maintaining a USC team that returned only 2 rotation players atop the Pac-12. As a shot blocker, Mobley's length and timing allow him to sweep away large swaths of the floor simply by being present. With his inside-out game and superb passing capabilities, he's also been a fantastic offensive focal point for the Trojans. As a true freshman, Mobley has had a huge impact on the team's overall success. Number 5. Corey Kispert, Gonzaga, senior. Kispert is a true modern college basketball success story, a 4-year starter who improved each season, as he took on more and more responsibilities, eventually emerging into a true star as a senior. Kispert is one of the most effective players in the country, a sharpshooter from deep who has become equally deadly inside the arc this year. And, on a Gonzaga team loaded with weapons, don't be surprised if the senior is the one the Zags turn to when the game is on the line in March, though. 8. Suggs may have something to say about it. Number 4. Ayo Dosunmu, Illinois, junior. Dosunmu returned to Champaign to complete what he began at Illinois, and he'll lead the Illini to their first NCAA tournament berth since 2013, as well as a no. Thanks to an improved outside shot and a well-deserved reputation as college basketball's most clutch player, the 6 feet 5 inches guard has turned himself into a National Player of the Year candidate. Dosunmu always seems to come through when Illinois needs a bucket, and even a late-season broken nose couldn't keep him down for long. He's taken advantage of a stronger supporting cast to put together his best season ever. Number 3. Cade Cunningham, Oklahoma State, freshman. Cunningham has lived up to his billing as the best freshman in the country, which he earned early in the season. The proof is in Oklahoma State's unexpected team success rather than in his stats: 19.7 PPG, 6.3 RPG, 3.5 APG, which are nothing to sneeze at, apart from a few too many turnovers. Cunningham's unshakable calmness, supreme patience, and sense of the game's flow are what distinguish him. His skill set is complete, and he isn't someone you want to see at the end of a close game. Cunningham's inventiveness and consistency set him apart, and without him, the Cowboys would be nowhere near the tournament picture, let alone a favorable seed. Number 2. Jared Butler, Baylor, Jr. Baylor's unprecedented success has been a team effort, but Butler, who was already the team's leader, has improved his shooting percentages on twos, 54.9%, and threes, 44.4%, as well as his assist and steal rates. He's the Bears' most inventive player, the go-to guy when buckets are in short supply, and one of the most dependable players in the league. Butler's impact on both ends of the floor is unrivaled, and Baylor would not be in contention for the national title without him. He's undoubtedly the best genuine point guard in college basketball. Number 1. Luka Garza, Iowa, senior. Garza will leave college basketball as the most unmovable force, anchoring Iowa with his post play and a great mixture of physicality and finesse around the rim. Garza returned to school with an improved jumper, 43% from 3, and turned in a second prolific season, merging output and efficiency in a manner rarely seen, after winning a slew of major awards as a junior. The Hawkeyes hooked up with him and didn't look back. Because Garza is so good, their explosive offense usually compensates for their collective defensive shortcomings on most nights. On a nightly basis, he is the most dominant player in the sport. What do you think about this video? If you enjoyed this video, and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.